All you need to do is just give them one reason to pull you over, and if they find something else wrong, they can just assume that it's you, and then it can just all go downhill from there. My name is Malik Bailey. I am a sophomore at Cabrini. I'm from Sicklerville, New Jersey. Don't give them a reason to pull you over. Don't be speeding. If you do get pulled over, make sure your wrists are on top of the wheel before you get something, tell them, hey, is it okay if I can reach for this?
My name is Joseph Fitzgerald. I'm an associate professor of history and political science at Cabrini University. Specifically, I am a historian of the civil rights and Black power waves of the Black liberation movement. I earned a bachelor's degree in Black studies, a master's degree in Black studies, and a PhD or a doctorate in Black studies. If we're just going to use two demographic groups, Black or white, Black people are more heavily policed. What does police or policing mean? It means being stopped and detained by police. Stop and frisk is an expression of that. Stop and frisk is a way that police departments maintain white supremacy through policing mechanisms.
Growing up in maybe an all-Black neighborhood and whatnot, stuff like that really doesn't happen. But then moving from an all-Black neighborhood to an all-white neighborhood, I get stopped a lot, and the officers may not think that the car is mine. And sometimes it gets frustrating. Some officers, they're they want to say they're doing their job, but it's just you don't think the car is mine. Why? Because you don't think a person of my color can drive the type of car that I do. There was actually one time where the officer did make me get out of my car, and he had me sit on my hood for about an hour, and it was raining, and he called for backup and everything like that, trying to figure out, is this car really mine? And I just feel like they took it way out of context, and stuff like that should just not happen.
We think it's an individual act or just a series or collection of individual acts. It's that, but it's also the systemic problem. The institutional power like policing that actually carry out the maintenance of white supremacy on the streets, the sidewalks, and the roads of America.
But we're in 2021 now. There's still racist. That's a big problem. And it's just pure ignorance. The people that say all lives matter, all right, well then if all lives matter, then march with us for Black Lives Matter then, because we're the ones that are currently going through something. So, if you want all lives to matter, help us, get the justice that we want. Help us to finally get the equality that we've been striving for decades now.
What I hope people learn from paying attention to the Black Lives Matter movement is that Black life is non-negotiable. It doesn't matter who the Black people are. All of their lives are valuable.
You can never really understand what a person is going through unless you've gone through it yourself. No matter how much they try to explain it, it's because you can't really understand something unless you feel that as well. So it's I think the best thing to do is just try to just understand the best you can, but more importantly, just be there.
If you're a white person and you really want to be an ally, an anti-racist ally to BIPOC people, then it's more than just the performance of putting, a black box in your Twitter account or your Instagram account. It's actually listening to the concerns Black people have, not centering yourself in the conversation.
Someone speaks bad about, your Black friend and you're all white in the room. Don't be afraid to be like, hey, you can't talk about that person like that. It's the little stuff like that is what counts. Being more than just a follower, just be a leader, don't be afraid to stand out and, do the things that, you're not used to doing, and just keep asking them how they're feeling and, just keep being that friend.